What is going on, everybody? My name is Chuck Phillips here, and welcome on back into another video. So in today's video, we're gonna showcase customs in LEGO DC Supervillains. These are from the movie Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Get ready to be DJ Star-Lord. This is the first custom I'm showing you here, and it's a pretty cool custom character overall, and I used the trench coat outfit. I used Vandal Savages and recolored it dark red because he does kind of wear a trench coat sometimes, and I thought it would be really cool. And yeah, I like the trench coat better than the original one in minifigure. I used the Adam Strange jetpack, and it's the same as Star-Lord's jetpack. I used the Constantine's head because it's the same head that Star-Lord uses in the minifigure form. And notice I'm using these kind of ray guns because we cannot get his official quad blasters in the customizer, but it's still a good custom overall. He can shoot. Unfortunately, we cannot add any effect because, again, bolts from weapons still work in this game. You can shoot a beam from it because I would imagine when he uses his quad blasters, he would create some custom powers like beams, force fields, etc. Speaking of that, I gave him a force field, and yeah, I thought it would be really cool. I used some different colors though. I don't want it to be all the them. I also gave him this cool explosion attack. You can also hyper jump and fly. See how cool this is. This is Star-Lord. He's my favorite custom of all time, and it's one of the best designs. The next character we have here is Gamora. Now, Gamora is a really cool character I made overall. You can see I went for the Infinity War version. I thought I like the Infinity War design better because it makes it more movie accurate. And I'm using the long curly hairpiece in dark red. Fortunately, we cannot add any other color to the hair, and there aren't any hairs like that in a customizer. And the head I used works perfect for Gamora. Fortunately, I used Red Hood's body. Unfortunately, we cannot get rid of the bat symbol, but still a good custom overall. I gave her a sword, which you can fight with, and I gave her a boomerang. And notice, you can see the yellow. It means I didn't use hidden impact effects because when you accept it, it'll make up a glitch, which a lot of people don't like. Other abilities I gave her with this really cool explosion attack. You can also use destroy mode. Oops, sorry. The next custom we have here is Drax. It's my second favorite in this game, and this custom character is perfect by far, as I would say to myself. Even the arms, and yeah, it's a lot detailed. And notice I'm using the small swords because unfortunately we cannot get weapons like knives in the customizer. Maybe the reason why they didn't do it, maybe it could be violence, which is, it could be inappropriate, I don't know. And anyways, you can attack with swords, and he can lunge. You can also do this really cool ground pound, slam attack, explosion attack. It's really cool. Gave him destroy mode. See, it's super cool. And we have Rocket Raccoon, and it's a good custom. I like it, in my opinion. Well, yeah. Let me go by hand with the design. Now, the head is perfect because of what Rocket Raccoon has in his minifigure form. Even this attachment is perfect. Even the tail. And one problem is occurred, that being the legs, because Rocket Raccoon usually has short legs when he's a minifigure. Unfortunately, there are no short legs or mid legs. Rocket Raccoon doesn't use mid legs. But I will say that the dual molded legs with blue on top and brown on bottom looks perfect for Rocket Raccoon, as I would say to myself. You can shoot with his weapon, and you can also double jump, which I gave to my other customs I showed you, I believe. And he can shoot an electric beam, because I remember him having this ability in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2. Probably when I was doing my videos back last summer, late last summer. You can also throw explosives. Fortunately, they're pies, though. And I gave him the ability to access a drone. I would imagine that. It's Lex drone. It's my favorite drone in the customizer. And my third favorite is another one of a lot of people's favorites, Groot. Now notice this is the teenage Groot that I'm going for, because teenage Groot is one of the only Groot minifigures, and the big Groot is the big thing. And it's the perfect design. I use the spiked up hair, which works perfect for Groot. I use the classic Lego head because I would imagine Groot like that. It kind of reminds me of Groot. I also use the shoulder armor, which looks even better for Groot. I gave some abilities. He can attack, he can do the lunge, and it's really cool, I would say. And you can also shrink, because I would imagine him turning to baby Groot. Because in fact, Groot does grow in different sizes. Unfortunately, when you come back to normal, it's the same speed as the small version. To get rid of that, you either have to grow, or this is what I personally do. I do this slam attack, which will help get it out. And yeah, that slam attack is really cool. And I gave him destroy mode as well, because I would imagine Groot trying to come up and attacking enemies, and yeah, it's super cool. I also gave him a hyper jump. Whoa. I also gave him the ability to grow, because it's where he's the biggest version of the Groot. Okay, the next custom we have here is Nebula. Probably one of the popular villains in the movie. And I used this female head in blue, and the monocle on the eye, it works really perfect for Nebula because it really looks like her from the movies. I mean, look at this design. Again, like I said, it really does look like her movies, and it's very accurate. Especially the dual molding dual molding I did to make it more accurate. Again, I based some of the custom characters off the minifigure form, but made some changes to make some more accurate stuff. And she can attack with the swords, and yeah, she can do the lunge attack. I want to use the piggy. Like this. Ooh, there's an object right there. And she can also do this really cool slam attack with the swords, and this really cool destroy mode effect. I mean, look at it right there. I gave her the double jump ability as well. She does do some acrobatics, as I would imagine from the games. Now, next up we have Mantis. Now, I pretty much based her off the minifigure form, just like I said when I was like a lot of characters in minifigure form, and she's really good. And the only problem is that I cannot get these horns that she has in her hair. We would add like 2 horns that match her skin tone, but unfortunately it's not the job to do that. But it's okay. She can of course attack, and I gave her a lunge attack, and yeah, it's really cool. She can also use the detective mode ability, and she can do the destroy mode ability. I also gave her a double jump, as you know. And we have Yondu. It's a great custom overall. I mean, it's probably it's another one of the best designs, because I thought the previous custom characters, one of them were the best ones, and I used the same torso, hips, and legs for my Star-Lord because it just makes it accurate to Yondu in the movie. And I used this punk rocker hair, which perfectly resembles Yondu. Great. He can use the ability to attack, and I gave him a boomerang, which is very special because I imagine him using the arrow to throw. And yeah, it's really cool. You can also use the detective mode. Continue to give him anything. Next up is Kraglin. Kraglin is a great character overall, and yeah, it's one of the best designs. I just based him off the Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 video game to make it like him. His ability is to shoot, like I just showed you earlier, and he can just target. He uses detective mode. Didn't give him as much abilities, I only give him a few. It's still a good character overall. We have Aisha up next, and Aisha is one of the greatest designs, and yeah, you can see overall it looks perfect. I just based her off the minifigure version, which looks great too. Her ability is to shoot bolts, and yeah, I gave her a beam as well. I also gave her this explosion attack, which is really cool. Even cooler, you can access the drone, because I would imagine Aisha having a drone in the Lego set that you see. I also gave her a hyper jump, and she can fly. See how cool this looks. Oops, sorry, I switched characters. 2 more customs left. We have Taserface. Taserface is awesome. And yeah, unfortunately, there's only one or two beards, like with one of which being the Santa beard and the short one. The Santa beard works okay. Unfortunately, we cannot get his actual beard that he has in minifigure form. But still, it's a good character overall. He can, of course, shoot, and he can throw explosives as well. And yeah, he's one of the Ravagers, like other custom characters like Kraglin, which I showed. And the last one is Ego the Living Planet. Ego looks really cool, and I love it. It's very cool. I use this scarf piece to resemble it from the movies. And Deadshot's arms are perfect, resembling Ego very well from the LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 video game. And accuracy, I use this long male hair to make it look like him in the movies. Fortunately, we cannot get his official hairpiece in the customizer. And we did not get him as a minifigure before, which I would love to have in this wave of Infinity Saga sets, which you get in the future. You can shoot bolts. You can shoot a beam, which is really cool. And you can also use a force field. And he can use this cool explosion attack. Whoa. The abilities that are missing are probably the ability to turn himself into a planet, kind of like a sphere. There's no ability like that in this game. I now also give him a hyper jump and fly. And I would say it's one of the best custom showcases ever. Because Guardians of the Galaxy is one of the best Marvel series to watch. Anyways, guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. And as always, please remember to keep me posted, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye!